The stench of brine and decay heralded his approach. Admiral Marrow, a spectre of the deep, emerged from the fog. His skeletal frame, draped in a tattered navy uniform, radiated an almost phosphorescent glow. A fish skull, picked clean by crabs and bleached by the sun, served as his horrifying visage. Empty sockets, once filled with life, now housed 2 pinpoints of spectral light, windows to a soul consumed by the sea. Barnacles clung to his uniform, testament to years lost to the depths. Seaweed, tangled and reeking, clung to him like macabre epaulets. His presence was a violation, a mockery of life itself. He was a chilling reminder of the sea's unforgiving nature. A cursed mariner, forever bound to the depths, he now commanded. Admiral Marrow was a conduit of the ocean's fury. His touch brought not life but decay. Wood rotted, metal rusted, and flesh withered under his gaze. He commanded the waves, summoning towering walls of ghostly sea water to crash down upon his enemies. Each wave carried the souls of those he'd claimed, their mournful cries echoing within the crashing surf. His breath was a maddening fog, cold and heavy with the scent of brine and death. It seeped into the minds of men, whispering of forgotten horrors and unspeakable truths. Those who inhaled its tendrils found themselves lost in a vortex of madness, their sanity swallowed by the abyss. But his most fearsome weapon was his harpoon. Forged in the heart of a dying star, it pulsed with spectral energy. One strike from this weapon and the victim's soul would be forever bound to the Admiral, their essence fuel for his own tormented existence. Before the curse there was a man. Ambitious and ruthless, Captain Marrow sought glory for himself and his fleet. He led his men into forbidden waters, driven by whispers of untold riches and ancient magic. They found a secluded island untouched by civilization. A small fishing village nestled on its shore. Blinded by greed, Marrow ordered the village razed, its inhabitants slaughtered. He believed their blood would appease the ocean, grant him safe passage. He was wrong. As the village burned, a monstrous wave rose from the depths, a wrathful deity awakened by the carnage. It cursed Marrow and his men, transforming them into nightmarish mockeries of their former selves. Marrow became a prisoner of his own ambition, trapped between the world of the living and the crushing depths of the ocean. His crew, forever bound to him, became his spectral fleet. Their tortured souls echoed his pain, their ghostly cries a constant reminder of his sin. The whispers on the wind spoke of coastal towns swallowed by the sea, of ships vanishing without a trace, their crews driven mad by an unnatural fog. The stories were always the same, the stench of decay, the chilling laughter echoing over the water, and the glimpse of a skeletal figure at the helm of a ghostly galleon. Marrow sailed the seas, seeking to break the curse that bound him. He believed that by claiming enough souls he could appease the sea god and regain his humanity. But each life he claimed, each town he drowned, only strengthened the curse, twisting him further into a monster. He became a plague upon the seas, a terrifying legend whispered by sailors in hushed tones. His quest for redemption had become a tide of terror, leaving a trail of madness and destruction in its wake. And as the fog rolled in, obscuring the moon and stars, one question lingered. Would anyone escape the wrath of Admiral Marrow, the Stinking Specter?